How does it spelled?
C-A, like catch it. I'm changing it in your, it's your read, but I'm changing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're probably right.
Human caused fires. Human caused fires.
Fire!
Human caused fire. Human
Fire.
caused. Human caused.
Yeah, most of the time I get my OTTs done in like 4 takes, so we should be good. Yeah, right? So you got some
Who's going to monitor wall?
You do.
Okay.
I got the first read, and then you go.
Okay, cool.
And then where am I going? Sports? Hold on. 2-shot, full, key. Oh, coming out of weather. Jason's at sports.
Okay, and then I come back to the desk after that read.
Goes back. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Denver 7 On Demand is brought to you by Ferguson and BAC Appliance Center, the best in bath, kitchen, and lighting for your home.
I'm Eric Lufer.
And I'm Jason Grenauer, and here's the latest from Denver 7. Today, President Trump will meet with congressional leaders on both parties and try to put an end to the partial government shutdown. Right now, the shutdown is in its second week. The president is standing by his demand for $5 billion to fund a border wall, but Democrats are standing firm for keeping funding at the current level of $1.3 billion. Be sure to bring you the new updates that come out of that meeting. The shutdown is having impacts on national parks right here in Colorado and across the country. Right now in Yosemite National Park in California, park goers say there's a backup of trash and human waste because bathrooms aren't being maintained.
It's kind of smelling bad down there, and I don't know how it's affecting the park with, you know, human waste and everything.
The same problems are happening right now at Rocky Mountain National Park. Park officials have been forced to close bathrooms because they don't have the people available to maintain them. This also goes for plow drivers as well, trying to clear out those roads from recent mountain snow.
Denver 7 is keeping a close eye on security lines out at Denver International Airport. Throughout the morning, things seem to be moving smoothly. But just yesterday, we heard from so many Denver 7 viewers who said the government shutdown is having an impact on TSA agents, and it caused some people to miss their flights. We reached out to TSA, but it went to voicemail because of the shutdown. We also reached out to the airport. They say they can't comment because they can't talk to their TSA rep either. So bottom line, if you have a flight today or this week, make sure to arrive early, at least until the shutdown is over.
RTD fares across the board are going up. Local, regional, and airport fares will cost you a little bit more. Locally, if you hop on a bus or a train, instead of costing $2.60, you'll now have to pay $3. And at the regional level, instead of $4.50, it'll cost you $5.25. Now, the thing that's causing a lot of buzz is what it'll cost you to get to the airport now. Used to be $9. Now it'll cost you $10.50. I talked to RTD spokesperson Laurie Huff about that airport fare. She says there's a little bit of good news. It will actually be treated as a regional fare.
So what that means is if you pay for that, you also have the ability to move throughout our system for the course of a day and go anywhere else you'd like to go.
Huff says they're also offering an increased discount for riders between the ages of 6 and 19 years old. Instead of 50% off, you will now get 70% off. Seniors will also get 50% off. Reporting in Denver, Micah Smith, Denver 7.
Another new product being offered with these fare increases is a 3-hour pass. It allows you to ride for up to 3 hours in any direction within the fare category you paid for. This 3-hour pass is half the price of the day passes.
Giving you a look ahead to the end of the week now. Colorado's legislative sessions get back underway on Friday. It's the first time in 5 years the same party controlled both the House and the Senate. Democrats will take control come Friday. We chatted with Speaker of the House Casey Becker. She says lawmakers will prioritize family medical leave. That essentially creates an insurance pool for people who can't go to work for a while. Another big issue lawmakers want to tackle is Colorado way of life issues. And this includes oil and gas proposals. And lawmakers want to focus on issues facing Colorado's future. Becker says that will include funding for K through 12 schooling and continued focus on transportation. We will also learn more details today about our governor-elect's first speech to Colorado. Jared Polis' staff plans to share the specifics about the state of the state. That speech is planned for next Thursday, January 10th. It's only 2 days after Polis takes office. We'll let you know more details once we get them.
The fate of Kelsey Barrett and Patrick Frazie's 1-year-old daughter, Kaylee, will be decided tomorrow. A judge will choose who gets custody of the girl after Frazie was charged with murdering his fiancée. Frazie faces 2 counts of first-degree murder and 3 counts of conspiracy to commit murder. Prosecutors suggest Frazie and accomplices may have killed Barrett during a robbery. Right now, we don't know much about the state's case against Frazie because those court documents have not been released. Kelsey Barrett's body has not yet been found. A 12-year-old and his father are now in custody accused of murdering a Colorado woman. New Mexico State Police say they arrested the 2 in Santa Fe. Police think the boy shot and killed a woman near Gardner. Her body was found inside her burned-out car. The boy is expected to be extradited to a youth detention facility in Colorado where he'll face a first-degree murder charge. It's not clear if his father will face any charges.
Today, 50 members of the Army National Guard stationed here in Colorado will deploy to Afghanistan. The 135th Aviation Regiment will serve there for the next year. There's an event for families to say goodbye today at the Wings Over the Rockies Museum in Denver. We plan to be there and share that send-off with you a little bit later right here on Denver 7.
Right now, still no luck for a Wheat Ridge farm in their search for 5 missing goats seemingly stolen right from the property.
Now, this story's gotten so much traction on social media. Wheat Ridge police even have a search and rescue team out there dedicated to finding those goats.
They disappeared from 5 Fridges farm sometime Sunday night into Monday morning. The farm owners say these goats help the community by providing crucial mitigation from overgrown grass and weeds.
They're like dogs. They know their names. They come running when they see you every day. They're sort of Wheat Ridge pets, and I miss them. I miss them. Yeah, I just want to see them come home safely.
The search and rescue team is expected to be out again searching for those goats. If you see any of them, call Wheat Ridge Police.
We have a Contact 7 consumer alert for you this morning. You may be trying out a new product for the new year, but be cautious of a subscription service with a free 30-day trial. A Denver 7 viewer says she signed up for a monthly fragrance club called Scentbird. It's supposed to ship a new perfume to her every month. She says the product stopped coming, but the bills did not.
It took us 5 weeks to get the first product.
Did you get the second month?
We've not received anything since the initial product. If you look at the comments, every person has the same problem.
A Scentbird spokesperson owned up to the issue, saying, quote, "We moved fulfillment centers and had some unexpected hurdles which led to some delays on our end. We truly value all of our customers and are working to get things back up and running." The company promised to refund Abby's money and that of other customers who complained. To make sure this doesn't happen to you, always check reviews with the Better Business Bureau before putting in your information.
Now, you know the famous Smokey the Bear saying only you can prevent forest fires? Well, that statement is especially true this morning. New numbers show 88% of all wildfires across the nation last year were human-caused. Several of those fires burned right here in Colorado. 2018 was one of the worst fire seasons in recent years in our state. Chances are you live in an area prone to fires too. The State Forest Service released new numbers in November showing close to 3 million people, that's about half the state's population, lives in an area prone to wildfires.
And from the First Alert Weather Center, here's Lisa with that forecast.
And it's nice to finally get some snow. It has been a really dry season for us. Just over 8 inches of snow right now for the season here in Denver. So this was a nice little dose. Beautiful blue skies, though, now. Skies have cleared out, and we are going to be in for a really nice couple of days. It's still cold this morning, single digits and teens early on, but we should get pretty close to freezing by about 10:30. So some upper 20s to low 30s before we get to the lunchtime hour. Then about 10 degrees on top of that. So our highs will be in the low to mid 40s this afternoon between around 3 and 4. It looks like teens and 20s for the mountains, so still pretty cold as you head up into the high country, but everybody's going to see a mostly sunny sky. Tomorrow morning, not nearly as cold. We'll see teens and 20s Thursday at about 7, and then a nice afternoon, low 50s and sunshine on Thursday by about 2 o'clock. So it's going to be a warmer couple of days. In fact, today about 20 degrees warmer than yesterday. Tomorrow 30 degrees warmer. We'll see low 50s on Thursday and then closer to 60, you guys, on Friday. Pretty mild as we head into the weekend with no major storms on this 7-day forecast.
Well, Avs fans, get ready to see some hockey at the Air Force Academy come next year. The team and the NHL just announced the new Stadium Series game. It'll be much like the Winter Classic that was held in February of 2016 at Coors Field, where the Avalanche took on the Red Wings. We don't yet know who the Avs will play at the Academy. So far, we only know the location and the date, February 15th, 2020. This will be the first outdoor game in Air Force's history. Still waiting to get some ticket information on this as well.
The Contact 7 team has once again gotten results for a Denver 7 viewer in desperate need of help. This is 91-year-old Retha Brown. She lives at an Aurora condo complex and has been without heat all winter long. Not getting any answers from her management on her end, we reached out. The condo manager not only checked out the heating pipes, those pipes that go to her condo rather, but he also moved furniture around to prevent vents from being blocked.
I watch Channel 7 all the time. I appreciate it. Thank you, and God bless all of you, and have a happy new year.
Now, stories like this are what Contact 7 is all about. A boiler company is going to visit the condo today to check out the pipes some more. Aurora police also plan to talk to Retha about financial assistance. Now, if you are dealing with a problem like Retha was, don't hesitate to reach out to Contact 7. You can find the number under the Contact 7 tab on thedenverchannel.com. You can also let us know about your situation on Facebook or Twitter.
Well, tomorrow, love will be in the air in Loveland. The city will kick off this year's Valentine's season by revealing its annual Valentine card and stamp. The tradition is part of the city's remailing program, which has been happening for 70 years. Valentines are mailed to the city and then hand-stamped with a special stamp then sent to someone's loved one. It's the largest remailing program in the entire country. The event kicks off tomorrow at 5 p.m.
Well, this has been your Denver 7 On Demand update. Thanks for joining us. Check back here a little bit later on tonight for another update and download that Denver 7 app for breaking news and alerts. I'm Jason Grenauer.
And I'm Eric Lufer.